Hello, everybody. The video you're about to watch is actually a small chunk of a much larger stream. If you'd like to go and watch the entire thing in all of its weird, wacky, and unusual glory, head on over to Red Stream Archive and you'll be able to watch it. These do come out a fair bit after those stream archives are uploaded, which are about 1 week after the stream itself. So you're still a little bit behind, and if you go there, you'll have a little bit extra. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, I think I need to... Whoa, why do I... I don't need... Wow, okay, there is... Did I never go through this? Jeez, I guess I never did. There's still Mongols left here? Ah, over there. Hold on.
тэнд харваач байна. Ямар ч удмаг алга. Энэ хаваас харваад байсан.
Oh, you have to do that. That should be the area safe now. Yep. Alright, we'll go to this undiscovered location before we head there. Before we head to the mission. Or side quest, I guess. Yeah. Oh, so glad I finally got my coffee situation figured. Oh, is this a warrior shrine? Maybe? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, Pillar of Honor. Genbu's Darkness. that. I like that. I love the darker colors. And is that a storm motif on the guard? Compared to this, yeah, that has like a dragon motif. Yeah, let's stick with that one for a bit. Wait, what's this over here? Battlefield? An old battlefield. I mean, there aren't people dumb enough to walk through it, though. Hi.
Stand and fight!
You're gone. Who's next? So are you. And number 3? You got a bow. The shield goes down. No one else? Good. More fools for the grave. Oh. See, that didn't feel as cool as I thought it would sound. It sounded more insulting to the samurai that died there. Could hear someone shouting from over this way, though. Yeah, down there. Okay, let's get this lighthouse lit up first, though. Komoda Lighthouse. Because that does get us a little bit. By the way, have any of you guys ever tried to slide down ladders like they do in this stuff? I have never been able to. I have never been able to actually do it. Wind? Ah, okay. Sounds of fighting. Could be wrong, but this looks a bit like the beach we attacked.
Masako!
Jin!
No, you don't.
Thank you for your help.
Love it when a fight goes just right.
What are you doing
okay?
here, Masako?
Looking for my family. I already found my husband, but I've yet to find my sons.
They died as warriors, defending our home.
Did you see where they fell?
No. The battle was chaos. I could barely keep eyes on my uncle. Let me help you find them.
Exactly. I may not know where they fell, but an extra set of eyes will be helpful. Mother's peace.
Come. I still need to search this part of the beach. Look. Over there.
One of your soldiers.
Yes. But alone. Do you think he deserted?
When your husband fell, your clan surged forward to avenge their lord. No one fled.
It's a
Yeah.
comfort to know they were loyal to the end. Keep your eyes open for more of our banners.
Okay. That's a lotus? No, it's not a lotus, but yellow flower with blue trim. So whatcha? Oh, here's another.
Jin, over here.
He was riding down the beach.
Then we will continue in that direction.
I could have told you that just from the banners.
A Kikuchi banner.
I don't recognize him. My sister's husband fought for Kikuchi.
Your brother-in-law could be close by. Should we look for him?
Right now, I just need to find my sons.
But if that was planned, you devs, you got atmosphere just perfect there. Also, why do I get the feeling that we might be coming up on
One of our banners.
one of her kids is alive?
My horse. I almost died with him.
What happened?
My uncle saved me.
We will return the favor. The important thing is, you endured.
See another one of her family's banners.
Who is he?
This is Masanori. He was too young for battle, but his father was old, so he went in his place.
Not only a brave soldier, but a good son.
Yes, but where are mine? Naga warrior.
The Nagao archers fell many Mongols.
Their skill was unrivaled.
If only Sensei Ishikawa had been with them.
I think that would have been a bad idea. There's a good chance we would have lost a great archer. Wouldn't have had him here later
Your
to help.
uncle's banner.
During the battle, when I saw these colors on a fallen man, I feared it was my uncle.
Only fools have no fear of death.
Yep.
They lead up through the rocks.
Our banners.
This is...
Uchikage. A close friend of my son's. He would have stayed by their side.
They must be near.
This way. They left their dead to rot.
Like discarded trash.
No.
Didn't even give him a warrior's death.
Shigesato! Yasanari! Strung up like animals.
Let's get them down.
They should be with our family, buried beside their wives and children.
The journey to Ariake isn't safe. Is there someplace close we could bury them that would honor their sacrifice?
The lighthouse. They played there when they were young. But it's been overrun by Mongols.
Then we'll clear them out.
Then we take it back.
The lighthouse is this way.
Come on.
They loved climbing that tower. If they didn't come home at night, I could always find them there, gazing at the stars.
You are a good mother.
I used to think so, but my children are dead, and I am alive. There is no greater failure.
I felt that way when my mother died. That I'd failed her.
But you were so young, and she was ill. There's nothing you could have done.
Even if that's true, it's a cold comfort.
I know.
So the lighthouse we went, huh? I understand that it's a cutscene, but you guys... I don't know. I don't know how the game works. I don't know how the systems are set up.
There they are! Mongol swine!
Yep. And I'm not...
Send your
Let me do a
best warrior.
standoff here. Come on. And number 2. And 3. This is her fight. Let's see how she handles it.
Stay ready. There could be more.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass. Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless!
Yeah, they tend to be. Don't. Gosh dang it, lady. Stay near the entrance. Oh, hi. Okay. Just 2 left. Hi, big guy. for the plot, huh? Get that half bow upgrade. Give it to her.
I don't see any more.
I think that's it.
Then it's time.
Yeah.
Let's bring my sons. I never let them spend the night here, even when they grew older. I always called them home.
That's what I missed most after my mother passed. A voice calling for me.
Take comfort in knowing she is at peace. They all are. I'll see you in Toyotama. There are still conspirators I must find before I can rest. But for now, I'd like to spend some time with my sons.
Of course.
I understand. Be well, Masako.
Another technique point. Charm of Fortunate Return. Abilities that use resolve. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Right, we'll leave her be. So, was there anything? No, okay. So then, oh right, we can go to the bowyer. All right. So we got a few things we can do. Still need to clear out that place apparently. All right, let's go and get our bow upgraded. We don't really use the bow all that much. It's 300 for that, or we don't have this. Yeah, 400 for that, but we don't have that. 500 for the armor. All right. We'll head to upgrade the bow. And we'll head here.
Telling you, I saw him.
I believe you think you saw him.
I'm not lying.
Remember when you said you saw that deer with two heads?
Yes.
And it was just a
You
second
saw that
before
deer with
something
two
happened.
heads.
Are you doing our walk tomorrow? Of course. We shouldn't travel anywhere alone.
Hello.
Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
Saigyo was a wise man who spent too much of his later years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters, purifying steam, and shade from a red maple. Nothing beats a hot spring bath to steel your spirit for battle.
I suppose you're right. That's exactly what I need.
As if it never happened.
Okay, so wait, where?
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
Well, thank you, but I need a bowyer.
Horses you suppose the Mongols brought on their ships?
Must be hundreds.
Must have been hard keeping them fed and alive.
did I not notice this before? Yeah. I know that hand sign. Don't know who that statue is supposed to be of, though. Okay. This is where most of the strengthening stuff is, but where's the bowyer?
Don't worry. They'll keep Lord Shimura alive.
How do you know?
He's the most powerful man on Tsushima. They can use him to negotiate.
What if he refuses to go along with it?
Everything is fine.
Get off Tsushima, you'll see.
So you'll find someone to take you?
I can't go by myself.
And somehow you're going to make it to the Mongol fleet without being seen?
If your blades need work, let me be of use.
No, but my bow does it. I can't seem to find the guy that's supposed to be around here that can work on my bow. Alright, fine. We'll just go to a place with a bowyer is here. Gosh dang it.
My lord, do you think your blade will stay in
Yes, but I'm not interested in myths. Not right now, at least.
Do you have enough to feed little Imalaka?
We saved some rice. We go without, so he can eat once a day.
Gosh dang it. Ran right by him. Hello.
A great bow is a work of art, my lord.
Yes, it is.
A bow without equal. You lack the required materials. Very sorry.
That's fine. Just wanted to see if it
Farewell.
visually
next time,
changed.
my
Okay, so definitely should head there. We're gonna do that, and we'll go. Yeah, I guess let's head to the farmstead instead. I was thinking heading to the Fox location, but the farmstead will be a better option, I think. I wonder what what this grass feels like. Like the white bits. Do you think they're really soft? Are they something that's a little on the rougher side? Like not unpleasant or painful to rub up against, just not like super soft and fluffy. They look like they'd be fluffy. But it's a nightmare for anyone with an allergy, though. Defeat Mongols, kill enemy leader with kunai, find and observe. Okay, wait. Gamepad. Standoff, call horse, heal, photo mode. their eyes from this direction out, which means hopefully I can sneak around so that I can observe the Mongol leader from over here without being noticed. Ah, okay. I'm guessing I can't kill him to get another, can I?
Come and fight!
Right. Who's next? And number 3? Oh, so I can observe and kill him. Okay, so if you can sneak up on those guys and get a chance to observe them, you can get double. Interesting. Effective against spears and axes. Can just frickin' Spartan kick the dude. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab that and grab that because that gives extra, and then we'll work on getting the spear one. Who's next? Okay. Okay. All right. What's this area done? Just grab any resources you guys may have taken. Especially any iron or steel, because that's kind of what that's my big thing right now. 20 supplies, that's nice. All right. Yeah, so just something to keep in mind for anyone that may not be aware. So everyone, there's a misconception. It's not so much a big one anymore. That oh, Japanese katanas are so much better because they're folded 1,000 times. You know, it's folded steel 1,000 times. That's a bit of a misconception. First of all, the folding is not meant. The folding, as we've discovered through science and molecular analysis, you start to get majorly diminishing returns after about the, what, I think it's the 5th fold. Secondly, if you took even the most well-made Japanese katana and put it up against a European weapon of the same weight, and material, European sword is gonna snap it in half, no matter what you do. Part of the reason that the Japanese kind of had to develop the folding is, well, it's actually 2 parts. One part that for whatever reason, they never developed refining techniques. like European countries did. Because of this, they couldn't get pure iron. They could only get it, I don't remember the exact numbers, but basically they could only get it to about 80% pure, but that still left a lot of impurities, and any impurities in the metal would create weak points. The folding was useful because it helped to spread out those impurities. Basically, instead of the impurities potentially being gathered all in one place, they would be more spread out and thus less likely for the weapon to break. Another reason why Japan basically had to invent the steel folding and use that is that whereas in most European countries there were pretty large amounts of really pure iron, we're talking, you know, very little impurities in it as a baseline. That wasn't the case in Japan. Pretty much all of Japan's native iron is iron sand, which is incredibly impure. And since they didn't have the necessary techniques to properly purify it, to get it down to just iron, they basically had to develop these other techniques. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had anything particularly useful. That's why armor like this, that was cloth woven together, was actually considered a high-end armor. It was, well, one part of it. It was one part that metal, that iron was, especially high-quality iron, was hard to get their hands on, even for the wealthiest of people. But it was also one part that iron armor itself wasn't really necessary. The weapons were strong for what the resources came from, but they weren't amazing. And as such, you couldn't create really strong blades. And in order to make a really sharp blade, it needs to be a strong blade. So it was one part. This is all the. It was kind of the opposite of what Europe had. Europe had a lot of pure iron, a lot of really pure iron that they didn't have to put in a ton of work to get to really pure. In addition to that, Europe also developed techniques to help purify the iron that wasn't as pure. Whereas Japan was the exact opposite. Most of their iron was incredibly impure. For some reason, they never developed the techniques to purify the iron to the points where they could make something stronger. So, since they didn't have the resources or technology, they came up with techniques to do the job, or at least to get them somewhat closer to it. Is this the area I've been missing where the Mongols are in control? Map still says that this place is under Mongol control, but I'm not finding any Mongols. But yeah, so if anyone ever says, "Oh, Japanese katana is so superior," da da da, it's like, well, that's like saying, how to put it? That's like saying that artisan bread is better for you because it's made by hand instead of just, machine-made bread that isn't made by hand, true, but is made with much better ingredients. Neither one is inherently better than the other. They're both products of the environment. But when it does come down to just straight up tests, European sword is gonna beat the Japanese katana. Nothing against the people who dedicated their lives to doing it. It is incredible what they can do, but when you're starting with worse material, you're not going to be, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how much time and effort you put into it, you're not going to be able to make something superior to something that was made with better materials. It's just how it is. Hi. I don't like you being
Stand and fight!
Who's next? Ow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Jeez, this guy hits hard. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I need to isolate and analyze. F-bomb. 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 Oh, that last explosion got both of you. Okay. I was hoping I could analyze. I was hoping I could keep one of those guys alive so that I could. Well, all right, everyone. That's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want, you can take a look right over here, and that will be whatever YouTube thinks of my content will be best for you to watch. Or you can look over here, and that will be the playlist for the rest of this game as I'm playing through it. So, as always, I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. TTFN.